Παιδιά, καλησπέρα, Game Boy εδώ. Σήμερα ξεκινάμε καινούριο βίντεο, καινούρια σειρά. Θα παίξουμε NBA 2K με Milwaukee Bucks, φυσικά, και έχω φορέσει και την ανάλογη μπλούζα με το Γιαννάρα, με την αντίστοιχη μπλούζα. Θα ξεκινήσουμε. Το έχω παίξει το παιχνίδι, το ξέρω. Θα ξεκινήσουμε τη σεζόν. Πρώτη αγωνιστική είναι με Boston Celtics. Δεν θα σας κουράσω με τις εισαγωγές, πάμε να δούμε κατευθείαν το παιχνίδι. Θα παίξουμε την πρώτη αγωνιστική. Θα επιλέξουμε και φανέλες. Ωραία, με τα πράσινα. Ωραία. Λοιπόν, να σας πω, το παιχνίδι θα το παίξουμε στο Superstar. Δηλαδή είναι μια σκάλα κάτω από το πιο δύσκολο. Έτσι. Οπότε να είστε λίγο επίοικείς. Άμα φάμε μια τριαντάρα. Λοιπόν, για να δούμε εδώ. Λόπες, Αντετοκούνμπο, Μίτλετον, Βιτσέντζο, Μπλέτσο. Ωραία. Ωραία, για να δούμε, πάμε.
The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And now, look
Τα παιχνίδια τα έχω βάλει σε τα δεκάλεπτα, τα έχω βάλει σε τα δεκάλεπτα μόνο σε 7 λεπτά για να μην γίνει το βίντεο πολύ μεγάλο. Σήμερα θα στο πρώτο βίντεο θα δούμε τον πρώτο αγώνα.
And with pre-game routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, most would agree that chemistry concerns plague.
You knew some decisions were coming, BA. They're still effective. Plenty of games still ahead, Brent. Some discussion about shortening the regular season. It's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Would you like to see
Από το
that?
φιλαθλητικό στο NBA, ο καλύτερος
Ideas
παίκτης.
out there that it might, and the idea of a 70
Να σας πω ότι είναι και γείτονάς μου, εδώ το γράφω.
It sounds really healthy. It sounds healthy for the players.
Όταν
It
έπαιζε στο φιλαθλητικό.
sounds healthy for the coaching staff. It sounds healthy for the league. It
Ξεκινάμε,
sounds
για να δούμε
healthy for
τζάμπολ.
the competition that you're going to get. Those 70 games, that can be some elevated play throughout the course of the regular season.
That's a great number. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Frisco, then there's Bledsoe, and it's DiVincenzo in the 2 guard. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4.
Παιδιά, να ξέρετε τώρα με τα Αντετοκούνμπο τις περισσότερες
And it's
προσπάθειες.
Tice in at the 5. Walker's shot is off.
Άντως και το rebound.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Καλά ξεκινάμε και νομίζω ότι μετά όμως...
Now Walker, he picked up 12 points in their last win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Is passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved. Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Here's Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal to the main.
Now here's Walker. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
It's deflected.
Φάγαμε το παιχνίδι.
Tatum with it. Outguarded by Giannis. A shot by Hayward. Wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Nice shot there by Antetokounmbo.
Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
No good. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
Back to Brown. Dice, no good.
That's a surprise. Really out of character for him to miss when the defense.
There he goes.
He's jumping on the play like that. Wow, he was up there. What a superb athlete, Eric Bledsoe, getting up big time.
And when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
Well, the Bucks are in a good spot with a young superstar.
Επίσης, να σας πω ότι μπορεί ίσως να ακούγεται λίγο περίεργα. Δεν γράφω από το PS4 γιατί λόγω του παιχνιδιού έχει πνευματικά δικαιώματα και δεν έχει ήχο αν κάνεις εγγραφή. Οπότε ο ήχος δεν θα είναι λίγο κατώτερος από το συνηθισμένο. Έχει να κάνει με το παιχνίδι, δηλαδή δεν έχει να κάνει με εμένα.
Bucks leading by 8. Bledsoe outside. Over Tatum. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Walker against Bledsoe. Deep. Rebound by the Celtics.
And all the skill used on that crossover. You might want to save a little bit for the finish. I'm able to convert there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. We talk so much about the stars in this league, Brent. Name some role players who, when they do get hot, they can be terrific.
Well, there's nobody better, and I think he's ripped out a page from Seattle's own Jamal Crawford. There's been nobody better in the last couple of years than what Lou Williams has represented for the Clippers. He's had scoring performances, Kevin, and you've been witness to them courtside, where it's just astounding that he can go and get where he wants to go and make the types of shots that he's been able to do. And this is a revelation because this is 7, 8, 9 years that he's been in the league, and he's doing this with such great impact and, thankfully, rightfully, been rewarded for it.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations Greg in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about on the court.
Nice job of running that pick and roll to perfection. Hill pretty good at cutting passes
through
the defense.
Passes to Campbell. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Pass to Connaughton. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Down low. Tried to find Cannon. Puts it to him. Brown, the pass to Smart. That doesn't go. He's one from the field. Milwaukee leading by 9. Hill deciding where to go with it. Offensive rebound. Ilyasova dishes to Lopez. And Cantor pulls it down. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And it's Brown missing.
That's a shot to make. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Lopez.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now, here's Cantor. He had 10 points in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the boards.
They are trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Now, here is Hill. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's stolen. It's Hill on the wing. The pass to Connaughton. It's back to Hill. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead of 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor.
That's something I relish.
Great, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense, on every possession.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court in Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Robin Lopez. Kyle Korver is out there with Marvin Williams. Then it's Matthews. And it's Hill in at the point. Pass to Lopez. And it's Korver in the corner. From deep three-point range, and Cantor pulls it down. Celtics trail by 11. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Wanamaker misses. Williams kicks to Matthews. And it's Korver in the corner. Matthews against Smart. 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. Matthews no good. Well, the Celtics shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of line and out of step with each other.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy, here's a timeout to chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. Staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Milwaukee lead is cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Walker. Kicks it to Middleton. Giannis inside. 14 points for him. And the shot is good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Walker. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Celtics making a switch here. Tice is checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Παιδιά, σκέφτομαι το συγκεκριμένο το παιχνίδι να το κάνουμε σειρά. Απλά δεν σας δείχνω τους αγώνες, τους πιο σημαντικούς. Θα κάνουμε βίντεο τους πιο σημαντικούς αγώνες.
The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Middleton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
Γενικά οι Milwaukee έχουν ομάδα με πολύ τίποτα. Όχι και ολόκληρο τίποτα στο τάκι. Όχι ρε.
Wide open look for Walker. Boston again missing.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And Milwaukee has possession. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Count it. Giannis is getting 2 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of focus and concentration on the road to get away.
Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy is a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bledsoe comes in for Kyle Korver. In player development, Brent, what are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision-making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. It's much like when you cover a lot of football where you can talk to quarterbacks about their tactics. I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off the screen, what's going to be available to them and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision-making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence and shooting basketball. Whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Donaton's checked in. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across break.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Down by 15. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And Tice gets it to go.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see Kawhi drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Bledsoe against Walker, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
He dishes it to Williams. A 3 from Tatum. Trains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
A patient player. Tatum finally taking what the defense gives him.
Bledsoe passes to Giannis. The feed now to Lopez. Overtime. And for Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought. It's going to be 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really dashes it in the basket.
Bledsoe for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
He felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Passes it to Tatum. Sinks that one for the Bucks. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Just a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Lopez against Cancer. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cancer.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. Average number in that regard.
Here's Wanamaker.
Παιδιά σας είπα παίζουν στο Superstar, όχι στο Hall of Fame, στο τελείως δύσκολο. Μία από αυτή τα πιο κάτω.
Wanamaker's got his first bucket of the night.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy cane.
Here's Giannis. Taken away by Williams. Here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You gotta really do a better job on Tatum once he gets all the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
And that one falls for Tatum. A 3, so.
Μέσα! Στη λήξη.
Unreal. Grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his teammate the momentum.
Λοιπόν, 47-35 ημίχρονο.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 24.
24 πόντους σε ημίχρονο.
And that'll...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at it, this game has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Walker's shot is off. Bucks leading by 14. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Here's Tice. Pass to Hayward. The rebound by Middleton. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Brown. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Walker against Bledsoe. Here's Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Brook Lopez.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Walker outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmbo. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Lopez passes to Middleton. Second chance shot. Good on the shot. Middleton's got 5 now.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
And last year, Chris Middleton, not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
Celtics trail by 20. Smart deciding where to go with it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And now a moment to see the stats for Middleton. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 18 points per, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch.
He's playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
He's always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Hill has the open one. And again, the Bucks miss. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Smart against Gordon. It's all in by Ilyasova.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Middleton outside. Over Hayward. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Outside Hill. Poirier grabs the miss.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Outside, Smart to the middle. Cantor, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The strength and skill level of Cantor, just too much to handle there.
The Celtics have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Robert Williams is checked in for Boston. The Bucks also changing it up. Marvin Williams is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kyle Korver. Matthews, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Smart. Rebound, Milwaukee. Fast break, Milwaukee. A pull-up. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 16-point game. And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that. An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Hill. Back in off the glass. Hill's got 8.
George Hill does a good job of changing speeds, and then you add that length. Tough to stop.
Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Hill. Not that one.
Plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
The 3. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound in this one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Some changes for Boston. Mason Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Brown in for Brad Wanamaker. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's the Bucks now. 13-point lead. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Moves back up. Gets blocked.
That's good footwork from the big man. It's capable aware defensively to get to that one.
Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Bucks ahead. They lead by... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assistant.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter, the backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Brook Lopez is out there with Williams, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward position.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Excellent.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And the Celtics making a change here. Tice is checked in. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Ben Connaughton. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olden.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here comes leading the fast break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Forcing the issue there on the drive, making the opposition get physical with it.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brown drops them both. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter going right now. Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. Lopez left side. Giannis is double. In close. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the line. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Tatum.
And with that length, Tatum able to rise above defenders to knock down the shot.
Slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bledsoe against Walker. Now the pass to Tice. Lopez with the block.
Well, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And the basket's good. And now it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Walker. He pulls it.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And out of bounds is the Celtics. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Williams. The Bucks also at the sub. Chris Middleton's checked in for Matthews. And here's Walker outside. Rebound. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
To the left side wing. And Here's Walker outside. Lopez spreads the board.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit. All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Round kicks to Tatum. He can't get that one, and Milwaukee the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Following this one,
I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
now a timeout called by Boston. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Celtics trail by 15. From deep, Walker. A rebound by the Bucks.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's Lopez. But they'll get another chance. Antetokounmbo. Yeah, big counts. Antetokounmbo's got 40 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's Walker with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple, but let's see now if he can get going.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Walker, bounce pass. Tatum passes to Brown.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Bucks passing it around. And a slam dunk by Antetokounmbo.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Brown the pass to Tice. And he makes no mistake on the shot.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're up by 14. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Walker. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I'll tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmbo.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Kept alive. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Giannis has got 48.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Green deciding where to go with it. Off with the layup. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Παιδιά, αυτό ήταν το πρώτο βίντεο με τη σειρά του K. Πρώτος αγώνας, πρώτη νίκη. Παίκτης του παιχνιδιού Αντετοκούνμπο. Ωραία. 83-67, πάρα πολύ ωραία. Και επόμενος αγώνας είναι με το Cleveland, το οποίο δεν έχει και πολύ καλή ομάδα. Όπως σας είπα, στη σειρά αυτή θα βλέπουμε τους πιο σημαντικούς αγώνες. Αυτό ήταν το βίντεο, κάντε like αν σας άρεσε και θα τα πούμε στο επόμενο. Bye!